Indeed, this beautiful religion or beautiful deen is the only deen that teaches a perfect, excellent, and definitely unadulterated concept of pure Tawheed. Hence, there is no compromise in this deen with any opposition, with anything that goes against La ilaha illallah. No compromise. Not with Trinitarianism, polytheism, imperialism, colonialism, racism, nationalism. Brothers and sisters, drinking alcohol, taking drugs, riba, zina, burglary, robbery, gambling, sorcery, bribery, killing, rape, consuming the orphan's wealth, disobedience to parents, all this noxious sin are horrifying, horrible, dreadful, evil deeds. Many Muslims believe that these sins are the most worst and the most noxious of all sins. And guess what? This is what the devil wants you to believe. Because even if a Muslim commits them, he can still be a Muslim. But out there is one sin, just one, that is worse than all these sins and much more accumulated together. It is the dreadful, horrifying, unforgivable, destructive sin of shirk. For when a Muslim, a human, commits shirk, he denies the very purpose behind his earthly inhabitants. The whole reason you were born, our servant, our slave, is for Tawheed, for Allah, to worship Him alone. So when you associate partners with Allah in any shape, manner or form, no matter how minute, how iota or meager it may be, you are denying the purpose for your very existence. Now the question may be asked, can shirk even be in the nation of Tawheed? Like, can a person who calls himself a Muslim commit shirk? Allah says in Surah Yusuf, وَدَعُوذُ بِاللَّهِ مِنَ الشَّيْطَانِ الرَّجِيمِ وَمَا يُؤْمِنُ أَكْثَرُهُمْ بِاللَّهِ إِلَّا وَهُمْ مُشْرِكُونَ. Most of those who believe in Allah believe, but with committing shirk. Now let us get from the man that was inspired upon, our beloved teacher, leader, guide, no other than the purest, the most truthful of all, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, when he said, the hour will not be established until some groups from among my nation will have followed the unbelievers, and listen to the next part, and will begin to worship or begun to worship idols. How can a Muslim worship other than Allah Ta'ala? The thing is, they're doing it unknowingly. Like shirk in this nation is manifested or materialized in innumerable forms, in many forms. You don't even know you're doing it. That's how discreet it is, how secretive it is. That's what the demonic intervention is. He will get to you, and you don't even know you are committing shirk, but you are. Hence your deeds are collapsing, annihilated, obliterated before your very eyes, and you are not even aware of it. Examples: the wearing, the placing, the handing of talismans, amulets, shells, charms on oneself, or in one's home, or in one's car, or under the pillow, or anywhere else. How many Muslims, honestly, wear talismans and amulets, believing, this is the problem here, as the intention, believing that this little thing, this nonsensical thing, the inanimate thing is going to bring them benefit or blessing, or it's going to avert or ward off the evil spirits. How? Like, where is your logic, ya ayyuhal mu'min? You say La ilaha illallah, then you put something on that is in complete opposition to it. Where's the senses that Allah gave you? Where's your intellect that Allah gave you? How many Muslims visit soothsayers, fortune tellers, magicians, or any other madman that claims to know the unseen? But the reality of the matter is, they are not knowledgeable of the unseen. They are imposters, thieves that do nothing other than steal from the feeble, ignorant-minded Muslims. Muslims who are ignorant, gullible, naive. They exploit them, take advantage of them. But yeah, Muslim in the first place, surely you should have enough knowledge to understand that this is haram. من أتى عرافا أو كاهنا فصدقه بما يقول فقد كفر بما أنزل على محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. Whoever goes to one of these people, the hadith mentions, and believes in him, has disbelieved in what Allah revealed to his Prophet. Sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Shirk, kufr. How many people go to the graves? And I'm pretty sure you all know this. Visit the graves to besiege and to invoke the dead. You see him circulating the grave, doing tawaf, or rubbing their hands on the tombs for blessing. Or some even taking animals there to sacrifice to the dead, or before the dead. Shirk. Where is your aql? Honestly, that low we've become? Where's our aqeedah? Where's our tawheed? Where's our la ilaha illallah that we say day and night, day and night? How many people, Muslims, swear by other than Allah Ta'ala? By your honor, by your mother's grave, by your son, by this and by that. Man halafa bi ghayri Allah faqad kafara aw ashrak. Whoever swears by other than Allah Ta'ala has committed or is guilty of kufr or of shirk. A simple statement. How many people do excessive glorification to those righteous people? Oh, he's a wali, he's a saint. Bow, pray. Haram, you can't do that. You cannot lower or bow down to anyone. Only to him. Only to him. No one deserves this. How many people go to Mecca and Medina in Hajj time and they wipe the earth of Medina and do this? That's the earth of Medina. What's that gonna help you? Wallah, I've seen it with my own eyes. And some get a plastic bag and take the earth. They scoop it and put it in the bag. I go, what are you doing? I asked one time back in 1998, 97. Oh, I'm taking it home for blessing. They take it all the way back to their country, put it in the front door, on the shelf, thinking that that's gonna protect them or ward off evil. This is an amulet you're using here. It's shirk. How many people believe that the Prophet ﷺ was not human? Rather, he was a light, created from light. Hence, they turn him into some semi or demi-god, worshipping him. Yet these people, every day, in every prayer, in every rak'ah, they recite the most important surah in the Quran, which is, Ya Ustaz Abdul Ghani, Surah Al-Fatiha. And towards the end of the surah, what does it say? What does Allah tell us to do? To make a special dua. At least 20 times a day this dua is made. For one reason. Not to come from here only, but to come from here. To protect you. For your security. Ihdina as-sirata al-mustaqim. But when we say, what do you say? Something. So we say this, Ya Allah, guide me to the straight path. The path of those you have favored, not the path of those upon whom your wrath, your anger has descended, nor the path of those who went astray. But how much attention and devotion from here to come? Do we really contemplate on these words? You're saying it 20 times whether you like it or not a day. If you only pay the fard, that is. Are you saying it with zeal? With determination? With sincerity? Or just, I don't know, it's a statement. Most people, after saying, please Ya Allah, protect me from that way, the devilish way, that path that's been, your anger has descended, or those who have went astray, and then you can't wait to leave the prayer, and you immediately go and want to celebrate. Every celebration has nothing to do with Islam. Every festival that has nothing to do with Islam. Every party that has nothing to do with Islam. Every tradition and culture which has nothing to do with Islam. Yet you say, Ihdina as-sirat al-mustaqim, and you can't wait to leave and celebrate that which has nothing to do with Sirat al-mustaqim.